Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It is truly an honor to stand before you today as we celebrate the ribbon cutting of the Virginia Peninsula Community College's Newport News Trades Center. This is more than a ceremony. It is a full circle moment, both for this community and for me personally. My name is Bobby Perkins. I'm the Director of Manufacturing, Skilled Trades, and Transportation at Virginia Peninsula Community College. And as someone who grew up right here in Southeast Newport News, this moment carries a deep and personal significance to me. Pardon me. To return to the community that shaped me, now with the privilege of helping shape the future of the trades in this very place, is nothing short of extraordinary. Before we continue, it's my pleasure on behalf of the college and President Dr. Tawana Porter Brannon to acknowledge several distinguished guests whose leadership and partnership continue to uplift our region. Congressman Bobby Scott, steadfast advocate for education, workforce development, and opportunity. I'd like to honor Mayor Philip Jones, a visionary leader committed to strengthening the city of Newport News and expanding the pathways for our residents. Mr. Xavier Beal, the Vice President of Human Resources at Newport News Shipbuilding, representing one of the most impactful workforce engines in our region. Ms. Erica Logan, the Director of Workforce Development at MIB, a vital partner whose work strengthens connections between education, employers, and opportunity. Mr. Ron Loster, the President of W.M. Jordan, whose team brought this building from blueprint to reality with excellence, craftsmanship, and care. And also want to honor Councilwoman Tina Vick and Councilman John Ely for their wonderful work they're doing in Newport News. Thank you all for being here, and thank you for your partnership. This new trade center represents the power of vision and the strength of investing in people. It stands as a bridge between what is possible and what is achievable when a community commits to cultivating talent, skill, and opportunity. For me, this facility is a reminder of what can happen when someone from this community is given a chance. I stand here today as a proud journey-level person, a welder, whose career began through the apprenticeship program at Newport News Shipbuilding. That apprenticeship program transformed my life. It opened doors, it built confidence, and it proved that trades are not simply jobs. They're careers, they're callings, and they're sources of pride. From those early days learning to weld to now overseeing manufacturing, skilled trades, and transportation for the college, including direct oversight of this new trade center, I am living proof that skilled trades can be a pathway to leadership, service, and lifelong success. And that's what matters today. This trade center will provide the same pathway for countless students who will come from across the peninsula and students who will come from right around the corner. Students who may be just like I was years ago, full of potential, hungry for a chance, and ready to work for a better future. This facility will allow them to learn, to build, to innovate, and to launch careers with dignity and purpose. It will support the workforce needs of the Hampton Roads region, strengthen industries, and provide a training pipeline that ensures our community continues to thrive. But beyond the labs, the equipment, and the classroom, what is most important is that this place stands as a beacon of access, a beacon of opportunity, a beacon of pride for the neighborhood that deserves continued investment and recognition. So today, as we prepare to officially open the Newport News Trade Center, I want to express my gratitude to every partner, every leader, every faculty member, every supporter who helped bring this vision to life. And I want to express something even more personal, how proud I am to see this level of investment right here in the community that raised me. To know that young people growing up in these streets, in these neighborhoods, will have access to world-class skilled trades training just steps from home. That's powerful. That is meaningful and is worthy of celebrating. Thank you all for being a part of this moment. Thank you for believing in this community, and thank you for helping us open the doors for the next generation of trades professionals, innovators, and leaders. Welcome, and thank you for joining us today. I now present to you the wonderful mayor of Newport News, Mayor Philip Jones.
Good morning, everyone. They wrote me a really nice speech. I think instead I'll just say a few thank yous. How about that? Just on behalf of City Council, welcome to the City of Newport News. First, I want to give thank you to the city staff side of the house. So to Alan, our city manager, to Florence, the head of our economic development, and Ms. Kathy Williams. That partnership it's just an amazing dream team. And so to you three, I really say thank you for this project. So round of applause. Thanks, Today we gather to affirm our shared commitment to the future of our region. This Newport News Trades Center represents a significant investment in workforce development, in people, and the skilled professions. And this timing could not be more important as employers continue to seek skilled workers. Through hands-on training and industry-aligned programs, this facility will open doors to good paying careers while helping our businesses remain competitive. And I see our school board superintendent as well as our school board members. And what I've always heard and said is that the future of work, AI cannot take these jobs. So this is important not only for this city, but for the entire region. This trade center represents a strategic investment in people and workforce capacity, building the talent pipeline needed to support our region's core industries. The maritime trades and construction industries have long served as cornerstones of our community's identity and its growth. The programs housed within the center will prepare our students with the knowledge, skills, and hands-on experience required to excel in these high-demand fields. This work is the result of thoughtful collaboration among our partners, and there are too many to list, but I will do my best. Obviously, the Virginia Peninsula Community College Educational Foundation, the EDA, the Maritime Industrial Base, the Hampton Roads Workforce Council, W.M. Jordan, RRMM Architects, as well as the Hampton Roads Maritime Training System. If I have forgotten you, I apologize, but to all of our partners, we appreciate this is the true definition of a public-private partnership. So as we prepare to cut this ribbon, we are proud to mark the beginning of this new chapter, defined by innovation and the unwavering belief that investing in people is the most powerful investment that a city can make. Thank you, and I'm now proud to welcome my friend, my colleague, Dr. Porter Brandon.
Good morning. Good morning. Now, Mayor Jones whispered to me, he's like, don't worry, I'm going to be quick. And I was like, that's great, because I'm going to be really long. But there's a lot of folks here to thank, and it's so great to see so many wonderful faces, familiar faces, and partners in the audience. I'm serious. There's a lot of folks to thank. You know that phrase, it takes a village? And if you look around, like the village is here. It's so great to see so much support. You've heard this mentioned today, and it's not just a catchphrase. This really is what happens when higher education partners with local government, with communities, and with private industry to transform communities, to transform the economic lives of individuals. You heard what Mr. Perkins said. I come from a community like this, and I'm only standing here today because of similar investments in the people in these communities. And so if Bobby is possible, if I am possible, what we're doing here today is going to transform the lives of not only so many individuals, but the workforce and the communities and the businesses that are relying on us. So really quickly, I'm going to need some audience participation. I'm going to make a couple of you work. I have to salute some of the folks here who support us every day, some of my friends and family from VPCC who are with us today. So I'm going to ask you to stand if you have the luxury of sitting. And if you're already standing, I'm going to ask you to wave, and you have to do a hoot or a holler. So this is a long one, so you're going to want to get up and get some energy. So I do want to recognize Folks who are with us today, we have members of the Virginia's Community College State Board with us today, our liaison. I saw her here, she's in green, there we go. Waving is good, but I need hoops and hollers, right? Hoops and hollers. Very nice, very nice. Members of Virginia Peninsula College Board, stand and be recognized and wave. Good to see you. Members of the college's leadership, faculty, and staff, I know you all can hoot and holler. Very nice, very, very nice. Awesome. And to the members of our VPCC Education Foundation. Very nice, very nice. See, that was very subtle, and I'm about to give you a huge compliment. So, but our foundation, and all of the VPCC staff and our leadership, their advocacy, their continuing to trust myself and our leadership to do things that most other colleges had not done is incredible. I also have to recognize our friends from Tidewater Community College who we work with in the region all the time. I'm going to need you to stand and hoot and holler for all of the South Side, South Florida. Very, very nice. And I did see her. Oh, there we are. I hope this doesn't embarrass you, Delegate Simons. But Delegate Simons does not play about workforce development. And she sits there poised and elegant, but she will pound the pavement and raise the alarm when there is any threat to talent development on the peninsula and in Virginia. So thank you for your advocacy as well. I won't ask you to hoot and holler. But thank you all. Today is the opening of our third trade center. And so this is the second since I've been president. This is a response to workforce's demand and desperate need for more talent. This is our willingness to respond. This center brings manufacturing, defense, and construction trades training into a community that deserves access to long-term economic mobility and resistance. There are folks who are leaving here without debt. Within 16 weeks can be hired. I got an email, I see my other friend in the audience, Erica Spencer, who emailed me yesterday to tell me that one of the high school students who are in our welding program has an interview today at Newport News Shipbuilding, right? That's incredible. No pressure, no pressure. He's awesome though. Right, within these walls, our learners will become welders, electricians, and HVAC technicians. They will become the skilled talent that build ships, sustain local infrastructure, and power local industries. Several representatives are here today. You heard our mayor mention a few of them. I'm going to try to speak quickly, but I need to help you understand the actual investment that you are going to walk through. Like, this is a beautiful building, and the college did about 10% of it. Right? The rest of this was investments from folks who are here today. So I'll share with you very quickly the City of Newport News and the Newport News Economic Development Authority. We are always doing bold, wild things together, right? So like, how do we make something happen, and we make something happen quickly? And you know, your poor community college can't afford to do it on its own. And Alan, Florence, Tom O'Grady, and Brittany stepped up and said, we will help you. We will make this happen. Right? You don't have to worry. And we never did. Your financial support, the commitment of the land, your willingness to embrace what I'm going to call an innovative leasing model made all of this possible. And we couldn't have done this without you. You have been there every step of the way, and you helped turn this dream into reality. So thank you very much for that. To our Education Foundation, we are not in the real estate business. So imagine going to your foundation and saying, hey, we would like you to take on a multi-million-dollar project and just trust us. It's going to be okay, right? There was no blueprint for this, but this partnership created a blueprint for our entire state. And when I go around and we speak to other community colleges, this is a model that is admired, and you see many more of them springing up. So thank you for trusting us. Thank you for investing in us, and thank you for investing in our students. To the Virginia Economic Department Partnership, thank you for the almost $500,000 that made it possible for us to outfit just one of our welding labs. To the U.S. Navy's Maritime Industrial Base, Thank you for your incredible investment of almost $5 million to build this facility, which was made possible and administered through the Blue Forge Alliance. And we are also very excited about the additional $1.7 million in the creation of 16 full-time faculty that will work throughout the region. So quite often you'll hear colleges say, we have a line of students waiting, but we can't get faculty. And it's not because they don't want to, it's because what they can make in industry is much more than the community college can pay. And the MIB made it possible for that not to be a challenge. And 16 full-time faculty around the region with over $1.5 million investment is incredible. We're working on a $1.4 million investment in what we're calling a mock-up. And so in order to train people for what the real life experience will look like so if you're training here, you'll be ready day one for work. And there's going to be another $1.5 million investments in mock-up, so when they leave our center, the experience they had here is very similar to what they'll have in the workplace. I'm almost done. WM Jordan and RRMM Architects. They have worked with us every step of the way. Charles and Robin, you listened not just to us, but to our community. Our community members said it was very important that this asset complement the other revitalization that was going on in the community. They didn't want this to be something that looked like a usual trade center. They wanted something beautiful that the community would be proud to have in their backyard. And our builders and our architects listened, and now we have this beautiful facility that complements this beautiful community. All right, 4 more, I promise. The Hampton Roads Workforce Council and my friend Sean Avery. Is Sean Avery here? What? Well, he said his better half. Good to see you. Good to see you. We thank you. You have also been there with us every step of the way and with all of the community colleges in the Hampton Roads region, helping us secure resources, helping us overcome challenges, helping us clear hurdles. It's a pleasure to be your partner, and I look forward to our continued work together. The Virginia Ship Repair Association for setting the standards, the high standards, that ensure that our students leave trained and are competitive and marketable for any job in the region. To Councilman John Ely, Dr. Ashby Kilgore, and the What's Next staff. You all know how hard it is to sell trades to young people these days, to anyone these days. And the What's Next crew made trades exciting again. They made people excited. They have hundreds of people lined up for one open house. Your partnership has been incredible, and it's helped rebuild trust in the trades, professions that fuel our industry. So thank you very much. To Newport News Shipbuilding, thank you for creating opportunities that you provide, not only to our students, but also for the work you do to protect our nation. You are constant supporters of Virginia Peninsula Community College and have also invested for this project and for our growth over $300,000 so that we can secure and retain adjunct faculty that will continue to teach the students that are lining up to take our programs. And finally, to the workforce development team. I need one more hooting and hollering from all my workforce development team members. Awesome. They are led by our Vice President, Todd Estes, who is not a hooter and holler, so I'm just gonna make you hoot and holler. Love it, Todd. And Bobby Perkins, who's the Director of Manufacturing, Skilled Trades, and Transportation. It is a pleasure to work with you and your entire team. If you're in leadership, you have to know how wonderful it is for me to come to work every day with people who don't complain about the complexity of the work. They just get work done. And they make it possible for our citizens, our residents, to come here, get the training they need, and go directly to work. You make progress every day, and your tireless efforts will make sure that more people in this region have economic resilience and mobility. And so we're really happy. I can't wait for you to see inside if you haven't already. It's beautiful. I am going to close now. And before I leave, it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Xavier Beal, who is Vice President for Human Resources at Newport News Shipbuilding. And I shared with him, even though that's an impressive title, I think his most impressive credential is he is also an alumni of our incredible community colleges. So please hoot and holler for VP Beal.
Well, thank you, Dr. Brandon. And good morning.
Good morning.
Let's do it again. Good morning.
Good morning.
This is a truly exciting time. We heard a couple of words today. Partnership. This would not be
possible without partnership. We also heard collaboration, partnership, collaboration, as well as opportunity. Opportunity being key, because what this center stands for and the opportunity it's going to bring to this community is going to be transformational. So I have to tell you, I've been looking forward to today's ceremony because I know the Trade Center is going to transform the landscape of our downtown community and the lives of so many. It is my privilege to represent Newport News Shipbuilding, a proud neighbor of the Virginia Peninsula Community College's newest gym, and our 26,000 shipbuilders who are a testament to the power of education, technical training, and hard work. It is only fitting that we get to celebrate the Newport News Trade Center opening just 2 miles down from the shipyard. And I feel confident in saying that young person that was looking for a job at Newport News, welcome to the team. And we also all know the cliche in real estate, right? Location, location, location. This definitely resonates when you consider the opportunities this new trade center will bring. The proximity to Newport News Shipbuilding will allow for an amazing collaboration between the shipyard and the center. Not only will students have the ability to see their trades on a massive scale, and again, what's bigger than an aircraft carrier or a nuclear-powered submarine? But shipbuilders will also come to the center and have a presence here. This relationship will help both the center and the shipyard, and ultimately it will bolster our entire downtown community. Thanks to the work of the city, VPCC, and so many others, the neighborhood has become a launch pad for success. So I need you to dream with me for a second here. Think about it. A child from downtown Newport News could become kindergarten ready thanks to the Peak Earlyhood Child Development Center just a few blocks away. They could then go into the Newport News public school systems, graduate, that's right, graduate and enroll at VPCC to study critical skills like welding, fitting, and so many more. And then this talented craftsperson could walk through the gates of Newport News Shipbuilding, already equipped with the experience needed to get to work from day one. I think Erica would really love that. It's an incredible story. It's an incredible dream. It's truly a dream for an HR leader like me, and it will soon become a reality. This trade center will be an incredible asset in meeting our region's maritime demands, not just for the shipyard, but for the region at large. With the state of our world today, the Navy needs ships now more than ever, and it is a privilege to build them right here with the talent that we have in our community in Newport News. So let's show the world, not just the community in our region, what this community is truly capable of. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce a true champion for workforce development, a true partner and friend, Ms. Erica Logan, the Director of Workforce Development for the Maritime Industrial Base. Erica?
I am Erica Logan, Director for Workforce for the Navy's Maritime Industrial Base. I've been here many times. I certainly feel like I know many of you, so I feel right at home. I feel like when you come the first time, you're a visitor, but if you keep coming back, you're family. So I feel like family. I want to thank all of the federal, state, and local advocates. I use the word advocate very intentionally. Yes, while we're all leaders, we're really advocating for our communities, advocating for our young people, advocating for our veterans, advocating for people who want to change careers, get an education, learn something new, try their hand at something different, or find a meaningful way to support their family, to support their communities. You always hear me talk about people matter, and I mean that. We were very intentional. The Maritime Industrial Base started as the submarine industrial base. It showed the Navy's focus on trying to bolster the industrial base, not only supporting our shipbuilders, but the suppliers, the critical suppliers that are right here in this community that provide parts and materials to support shipbuilding. They need workforce. The shipbuilders need workforce. And right now in this time, there are so many industries that need workforce, a capable workforce. that needs to be trained. We want to cut that time to talent so they're ready on day one, as Xavier mentioned. And yes, nothing makes me happier. The Maritime Industrial Base program has made significant investment. I think we've talked about it here. More than $70 million in this region alone, and we're doing that across the United States in maritime centers of gravity. Not only training centers like this one where we're training adults, but we're working down in K-12, getting maritime-centric education into the school system. Certainly have partnership here with Virginia Beach Public Schools. Very proud, and in the entire Hampton Roads region with programs like GoTech. Again, maritime-centric education to create that learning pathway all the way through until they knock on VPCC's door to get trades training. We've certainly launched outreach and attraction campaigns. We want to inform and educate about what's available, the stable careers that are available in shipbuilding. How blatant can we be with a card that says buildsubmarines.com? Kind of obvious. But several outreach and attraction campaigns, and really focusing on regional outreach, regional campaigns, partnering with community organizations. We feel like this is a boots on the ground, hearts and mind effort. Getting into our communities, understanding what the community needs, the most desirable locations, easily accessible by public transportation. We have to take all of those things into consideration when we're making these investments. And I think working with Hampton Roads Workforce Council, we've certainly tried to do that, and all the partners here that are here with me. I would like to introduce Jeff Brown. He is new to the Maritime Industrial Base team. He is our boots on the ground here in Hampton Roads. If you don't know him yet, you will know him. We think it is important to have not just a representative in our communities that we serve, but an advocate. So Jeff Brown is the advocate for the Hampton Roads region, representing the Navy's Maritime Industrial Base program. Thank you, Jeff. He's already hit the ground running. I want to tell you a little story. In Philadelphia, we did something similar. We're making training capacity investments in a lot of the maritime centers of gravity, and Pennsylvania happens to be one. They had a graduation on Monday of this week. I was not there, but I'm a girl from North Carolina, so nothing like a secondhand story that I can make my own. This young man graduated from this program. He was an adult. He had spent a full career as a barber. Well, the high and tight, I got it. Some of you still are rolling with the high and tight, including my husband, who much of his adult life served in the U.S. Army. Poor thing. But now it's kind of the long and scraggly, right? So barbers, you know, maybe the cuts aren't getting there like they used to. You're not getting as many haircuts going as you used to. This individual decided he was going to change his career. He needed better pay to support his family, and he went into a welding training class. He graduated at the top of that class, and the instructor said, I don't know what it is about this guy, but he welds like someone with 5 years of experience. Well, it's because of him doing barbering, him doing haircuts. You know, what it takes to make a clean fade or that smooth, sleek cut, you know, Todd Estes, this, it takes skill. So we have to think out of the box. We have to be creative. We have to look at adjacent industries, and I swear if we have to steal from them to get ships built, I'm not above that, okay? This young man was so proud and so happy with his career change. He said, I just want to build ships from coast to coast. So if anybody sees Don Vale coming from Philly to Hampton Roads to California, you'll know that he's realized his full dream. When we talk about buildsubmarines.com and you see our campaigns and we're talking about building giants, yeah, that's talking about ships. That's talking about Navy assets. But you know what it's really talking about? It's talking about people. The giants we want to build are people. People matter. I thank you for having me. I hope I'm back many, many more times doing the exact same thing. Way to go, Newport News.
Leave it to Erica Logan to mention barbers with me coming up on the stage. But so I am going to wrap us up today, this portion of our event. But before I do, I want to offer just a couple of reflections. I want to thank our speakers today. I think they've highlighted some really critical points. And I don't think it's lost on any of us that are in attendance today. One point, what did we learn? This facility is located in this location at this time very purposefully, right? So we are in Southeast Newport News, and this community is here to support this community intentionally. And we're really excited to be here to support this community even more so than we have in the past. Our industrial partners. It's absolutely critical that we meet the need for talent with our industrial partners. They cannot meet their commitments to their customers and their partners if they don't have the talent to do so. It's critical that we help, that everybody here today helps meet that challenge. A local economy, a vibrant and sustainable local economy. We all live and work here in Hampton Roads. Supporting that economy is critical to the health of everything that we do and to our own families. This type of effort does that or contributes to that. Our national defense, that's come up a couple of times, right? And that can't be lost on us. What we do here in providing the skilled workforce for our partners who build the products that keep us safe and protect our way of life, the importance of that cannot be overstated. So it's really, really important that we do our part to help provide that workforce to protect our nation. Complexity, you heard a bunch of that, right? So you heard a long list of partners. We have partners on the stage. We've listed a lot of partners that we couldn't fit on the stage. So this is a very complex project. It involved a lot of folks. It involved a lot of effort. But the only way to get through that complexity is shared purpose and shared commitment to excellence. And that's what we've achieved today in this milestone. So it takes a lot of work and a lot of effort to get here. The most important thing is, Erica, I think, mentioned last, is people, is students. So this is a really important milestone that we're sitting here today, but it's more importantly is what we'll do after today. This facility will offer a second chance to a lot of folks. Individuals may have stumbled out of the blocks. They may have stumbled as a young adult or maybe an older adult and need a new path forward. This facility will offer an opportunity for that. This may offer an opportunity to someone who always wanted a career in the skilled trades. They've always envisioned themselves as being in the trades. That's the life that they wanted to live, and that's how they wanted to support their families. It offers that opportunity. On a personal note, kind of like Bobby, kind of like Dr. Brandon, I was a second chance student. I stumbled out of the blocks as a young adult, and it was a career in the skilled trades that set me on a path forward to sustain myself and support myself and my family. In my career and every success that I've achieved since then, and we can argue after the fact whether I'm successful or not, but I have been able to sustain myself and my family. And the foundation of that pathway was in the skilled trades. And I think about it every day. Everything that I do was built on that foundation of my trades job when I got on the right path. So again, this is a really exciting milestone, really exciting day. It's a beautiful building. It's well designed. Where's RRM? It's well constructed, WM Jordan. It's a beautiful building. You're gonna join us if you haven't already been in the building to check it out. Hopefully you'll be able to see how functional this building is and what we're going to have the opportunity to do once we get it started. But the real work starts after today, right? So in a couple of weeks, we're going to start filling this building up with students. And it's about those students. That's when the opportunity is realized. That's when we start fulfilling our commitment to this community as well as the larger region. I want to thank everybody who's here. Again, everybody on the stage, the wonderful partners that are represented, everybody who's seated, everybody who's come. Everybody has dedicated their time on a Wednesday morning to come out here and hang out with us and celebrate the opening of a building. We appreciate it. Everybody here is a partner, a community member, someone with a vested interest, or a future partner. And we appreciate it. We appreciate you being here today. We appreciate you being here after today as we support our communities together and our students together. Thank you. On that note, Todd S. is going to hush up. But I am going to invite the folks to go over, and because we're going to move into our ribbon cutting portion of the actual ceremony. So after that, just the little logistics. After we move over and cut the ribbon, it's a really long ribbon, it's a lot of people, I'm going to call them by name. So then we're going to move into the building. The building's open. We have a small reception area, and we welcome you to walk through the building, talk to the staff, the wonderful staff that are here today, and we open our doors to everybody here. So I'm going to call everybody by name. The ribbon, the actual red ribbon, is on the front of the building over on the other side. And so I think we're going to have some folks to help our party get over there. But I'm going to call folks by name. We only got 2 pair of scissors. I'm going to name those folks first. So Mayor Philip Jones, you get some gold scissors. And Dr. Twana Porter Brandon, if you would please start heading over to the ribbon and grab your scissors. So for the rest of the folks, now City Manager Alan Archer, Vice Mayor Curtis Bethany, Councilman Robert Coleman, Councilman John Ely, Councilman Marcellus Harris, Florence Kingston, Director of Development, Councilman Cleon Long, Kathy Williams, Chair, Newport News Economic Development Authority Board, Councilwoman Tina Bick, Sean Avery, President and CEO, Hampton Roads Workforce Council, Whitney Lester, Hampton Roads Workforce Council, Xavier Beal, Vice President of Human Resources NNS, Bill Boyce, RRM Principal, Steve Carpenter, Vice President of Finance and Administration, VPCC, Ron Loster, President, WM Jordan, Erica Logan, Director of Workforce Development, MIB, and Bobby Perkins, Director of Manufacturing Skilled Trades Manufacturing, VPCC. So we're going to move over. If everybody will join us, we're going to get the big scissors, and then we're going to open the building. Thank you.